Welcome to Module 2 of the coaching program on Focus on Authenticity. Why is it so hard to be authentic? To begin to answer this question, you are going to explore the influences in your life that may not be conducive to being truly authentic. But before we begin, make sure that you have your worksheets printed out in front of you. And if you need to pause the recording to do that, go ahead and do that and come back. I will be right here to guide you through Module 2. And if you missed Module 1, you'll find the replay on that same page. Just go to thewayoftruth.live/J9. It won't take you long to catch up. So go ahead and pause if you need to catch up or print worksheets, and then come right back. Welcome back. So now is a good time to take out worksheet number 3, what causes us to be inauthentic? So now I'm going to invite you to listen to this summary of what causes us to be inauthentic and take notes on your worksheet of what resonates with you most. Ready? Here we go. What causes us to be inauthentic? There are 3 major influences that cause us to live our lives in inauthentic ways. And they are, number 1, the number 1 influence is people. First, the people around us, our family and friends, they don't actually teach us to be authentic. They do not tell us what being authentic means or why it's necessary. They want us to fit in so that we can be accepted by society. Second, in most families, even normal functioning ones, family members play specific roles based on years of unconscious thoughts, feelings, and behaviors within the family unit. And third, given that we all need the love and approval and acceptance of family members and friends, we let the expectations of others influence who we are and how we act, what we do, and how we think. Number 2 influence, culture. Our society, our schools, and the media, they don't encourage people they don't encourage us to spread our wings and express ourselves in real ways. Our schools, our education systems don't encourage people to really think for themselves or express emotions. Instead, students are taught to follow rules, absorb information, and adhere to social norms. The media. Most of what the media feeds us is superficial and filled with negative messages about what's wrong with everything and everyone in the world. And when you consider how many hours of television the average person watches each week, that's a lot of exposure to messages that tell us that success and happiness can only be achieved by embracing what's popular or fashionable. And the number 3 influence, ourselves. Finally, we ourselves keep us from being authentic. Now, this might sound contradictory, but each of us has an internal critic constantly telling us that who we are isn't good enough. Whether you want to try something new or open up to someone else, your critic is right there to tell you not to do it. Your critic then quickly points out your weaknesses and reminds you of how you will likely fail and embarrass yourself if you take this course of action. Your critic isn't interested in you succeeding, but only in maintaining the status quo of where you're at. The critic pretends it is there to protect us, but its only desire is to keep us small. That's why we end up allowing our minds to believe what our critic says. Things like, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? Everyone will laugh at you if you do that. Remember the last time you tried something like that and what a mess you made? Why do you always say and do such stupid things? You really don't have what it takes. These accusatory statements, lead to doubt and self-imposed limitations. And being critical of yourself stymies you from being more authentic. When we spend so much mental and emotional energy believing what our critic tells us about not measuring up, how can we ever become more authentic? End of the mini lecture. So now your ability to be yourself and live a more authentic life is directly related to your awareness of when and how you're being inauthentic. This next activity will help you see another influence that may be keeping you from stepping into your own authenticity. So now take out worksheet number 4. You should. On the worksheet, make a list of the things you and other people have said that you should or shouldn't be doing, saying, or being in your life. Here are some examples. You should get more sleep. You should eat healthier. You should settle down and get married. Or you shouldn't wear that. You should spend less time watching television. You shouldn't say that. You might make someone mad. You should stop and get a real job. You should go to college. Now, take your time with this exercise. Pause the recording to answer the questions on the worksheet, and then return to this module. Welcome back. You're doing a great job. When others try to change us, this reinforces our feelings of inadequacy. When we feel inadequate, we aren't going to try to be more authentic. We are going to try to fit in, to get along. The influences of people and society can make it difficult for you to do and say what is true for you. Even your own personal issues can stop you from being, doing, and saying what is true. If you want to live more authentically, you have to first become aware of and take full responsibility for the influence of other people, culture, and even your own personal view of yourself. There is so much to be grateful for. Life, work, friends, loved ones, good health, challenging experiences, and fruitful opportunities. Developing an attitude of gratitude is one of the easiest and most important ways to start attracting more of what you want into your life. It can turn the worst mood around and make you much more attractive. Please join us this coming Sunday, May 19th, for our next full moon webinar, The Law of Attraction Cafe, How to Get What You Desire in All Areas of Your Life. Now, seating at this cafe is limited, so you want to make sure to make your reservation and save your table at thewayoftruth.live/1P. Write the link down and go there right away. Don't procrastinate. And then join me tomorrow for Focus on Authenticity module number 3, Persona versus Character. You won't want to miss it. And when you find out what causes us to live our lives inauthentically, you'll be empowered to bridge that gap from where you are to where you want to be. And I would love to connect with you one-on-one. So please schedule a complimentary laser coaching session with me directly. By laser, I mean short, 15 minutes, Zoom, right to the point. Just go to thewayoftruth.live/10543 to make your appointment. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here, and looking forward to continuing this week, the self-study challenge with Focus on Authenticity, and then our webinar on Sunday, the Law of Attraction Cafe. All right, bye for now.